Hey guys, let's talk about press checking your AR-15 platform, specifically as that relates to multi-gun or competitive carbine competition, and also how that can translate over into the real-world environment. Now, a press check is obviously performed during the administrative reloading process, where you check to make sure that a round was indeed stripped off your magazine and has entered the chamber of your firearm. Doing so is really important because it can help increase your effectiveness and your ability to succeed, whether it be on the competition range or in the real world environments. Now, when we press check our AR-15s, whether it be on the competitive world again or in the real world, when we're given that make ready command, I like to insert my magazine, noting which round is on top of the magazine. In this case, it will be the right round. I'll insert the magazine, and I'll physically turn the weapon over and watch as I pull the bolt back and let it go home, physically watch that round enter the chamber. Now obviously that happens very quick, so it's hard to be positive whether or not the round is entered. So at this point, I'll strip out the magazine and note that the new round is actually on the left. Therefore, I know that the right round, which had been on top in the first case, is indeed in the chamber. From there, I'll reinsert the magazine, giving a nice firm pull down to make sure it's seated properly. And now I know my weapon is ready, and I'm prepared to take on my stage or go about whatever duty I have to do. A problem that we typically will see, especially in the competitive environment, and a reason that we've chosen this specific method for press checking, is that typically what a shooter will do is they'll get up on the line, get their make ready command, insert their magazine, send the bolt home, and then they'll pull back on the charging handle to check whether or not a round went into the chamber. Now obviously this is effective, and I'm able to see that a round is indeed in the chamber here. However, shooters at this point will typically do what's called riding the charging handle forward. They won't snap the charging handle and let it go forward, which would be the appropriate method using this specific type of a press check. And instead, they'll hit the forward bolt release, the forward assist. At this point in time, the shooter will assume that he's ready to go about his stage. Now, while this might work in the real-world environment because you'll have a standard bolt carrier group, a lot of times in competition, you'll have a bolt carrier group which has been modified from its original form. I specifically run a JP bolt carrier group in my rifle, and it has had the serrations for the forward assist removed. Therefore, I can press the forward assist all I want. It won't actually perform any mechanical function inside the firearm. The bolt carrier group and bolt remain out of battery. So if I were to fire this weapon in the stage, it would actually click and simulate that the bolt would be not in battery, and I wouldn't actually get the weapon to function. So this is again why we've adopted the method of press checking that we do, and we apply it for the AR-15 platform throughout all capacities in which we use it, again, because continuity of training is important. Remember this, guys, when you're preparing to compete or go about your daily lives where you might need to use a firearm. Hope you guys found this video informative. Be sure to check us out on Facebook, find us on our YouTube page, and until next time, stay gunfighter strong.